The woman is creator. The woman is creation. The woman is worshipped in a lot of cultures, and I understand why.
Okay.
Hey light bodies, hey light bodies. It is I, Justkila, your host and Divine Feminine Goddess. We are here in the energy of love, and we're going to talk about oneness. You have just tuned in to another Light Body Ramble. So if I can be honest, we are all this thing called universal consciousness, right? The Most High manifested Him herself into a bunch of different versions of Him herself. And here we are, those versions of Him herself, living out these journeys, these paths, having these experiences. That's the way it came to me, right? And I just sat in it. Because that's a lot to digest, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Made in the likeness and image of, because we are word, right? That's fire. So when you look at it like that, I feel like it creates the opportunity to develop patience. And I say that because if I'm having an off day, right, I would come out and just say it flat out, hey, I ain't feeling it today. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody does that. So they might be more like defensive. It may be expressed in like a negative way, and you could be on the receiving end of that expression. If we look at it like a mirror, if I see somebody having a moment or whatever and it's expressed in an angry way, the mirror in me says, okay, you're obviously having an off day, although you could handle this better. Like, this is me processing it in my head so I don't go off. You could, express it differently, but I get, it might be really, really heated for you. So I'm gonna let you have that, I'm gonna let you have that. Knowing that we are all reflective of one another gives us the opportunity to develop patience for one another. Because just like they're acting out or whatever the case, it could easily be you. Bruh, I just thought of a whole scenario. Oh my God. It could easily be you. It's so incredible. Like, if I have been, doing my shadow work, working on myself, I'm just feeling like really, really, just really, really good, really confident in the fact that I'm making progress at becoming like the best version of myself. You know what I mean? That's going to be reflected back to me and the people around me and the people that I interact with. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm seeing the best in me, you're reflecting that back to me by being the best version of yourself, by, seeing the good in you, which is reflected back to you for me. You know what I mean? So, like, is it making sense? Is it making sense? We're literally mirrors. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having a bad day, everything around me gonna reflect that back to me. If I'm having an amazing day, everything and everybody around me, for the most part, is going to reflect that back to me. You know what I'm saying? 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 Though, like, that is freaking, it's incredible. Wow. Yeah, so if I'm just walking around all, smiling and, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will just come and start a conversation with me, or they'll be like, oh my gosh, you have like this light. Oh my gosh, you're dope. We should hang out. Just because I'm vibrating at a high frequency, you know what I'm saying? And that starts to shake up the things around me, or that frequency is attracting, or the people that are not vibrating on a high frequency, the people that are vibing a little low, it's like, because I'm on a high frequency, if they're vibrating on a low frequency, it's repelled. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't even come in my orbit because it's like it's moving too fast over here. Like the Merkaba about to start spinning in a second. Do you hear me? Are you understanding? Because it's coming out now. It's like a fountain. Did you know that women are portals? I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's about to have a little human, and I just started like thinking about it, really thinking about it, and I was like, yo, if we're in the 3D, the third dimension, and the soul enters the body upon the body going through the birth canal, wouldn't that make the womb a portal? Because it's creating this avatar, this meat suit, and then a soul enters into it, which is our consciousness. Doesn't that make the woman, the womb, a portal to this dimension, to this plane, to this realm? What? She said, what? I was like, what? Bruh. You're a portal. You're a portal. We're portals. Freaking portals. The woman is creator. The woman is creation. The woman is worshipped in a lot of cultures, and I understand why. We're kind of amazing. Like, lit as fuck. Like, I have the ability to bring an entire version of God to this realm, to take part on a journey that is going to then be relayed back to universal consciousness, making us grow as a whole, as a people, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Did I just hear that the way I said that? Like, now you see why we had to have a light body ramble. Please tap in with me in the comments, like for real, for real. The ones that need to see it will. The ones that need to speak on it will. But did I just hear that the way I said that? Universal consciousness. You know what I'm saying? To embark on a journey through the third dimension, the 3D plane, to level up. Like as an individual, but then to like share with the community. See, this is why I feel like we can never truly, fully, 100% understand the different like onion layers there are to the Most High, because I feel like our brains would just complicate it. I feel like our brains would just complicate it to the point where it bursts, because it's so simple, but it's so complex. Like, I want to sing now. Be more patient with people, because at the end of the day, beginning and the middle, we are all trying to figure this out, okay? Most of us are doing the best we absolutely can, you know? And we're gonna slip up and lash out and just like have so much pent up frustration and just things that we held in and didn't say, that one day it just might, you know, and somebody undeserving or deserving will be on the receiving end of that expression of frustration, anger, pent up, whatever. And you know, it might not look good in the moment, but just know that there were probably a lot of major and or minor events that contributed to that expression of anger or pent up, whatever. So be patient with people. We hear often, you never know what somebody's going through. Guess what? Everybody's going through something. From the richest to the poorest, everybody is going through something. And I don't even mean monetary, sweetheart. I mean spiritually rich, spiritually poor, spiritually thirsty. Like, quench your thirst. Have you meditated today? Did you eat fruit today? To a source of hydration. Spread more love, not hate. Because if the world has more love, then we got less hate. Okay? Ashe. Bye.